Hello, CWIEME community. Welcome to CWIEME Talks. I'm Alexandra, and I'm delighted to welcome Dr. Hugo Campelo, Senior Technical Advisor at Nynas. Welcome, Hugo.
My pleasure. Glad to be here today.
It's our pleasure to have you here. Hugo, could you please give us a feeling of who you are and give us a little bit of your background in the transform industry? How did you start working in the sector?
So I'm a chemical engineer around my 40s. I come from Portugal and from Porto precisely. I've joined this industry by coincidence. So I was finishing my degree in chemical engineer. I was at the time specializing in numerical simulations, fluid flows, and I had a chance to first work for a transformer OEM in Portugal, first as a consultant and then afterwards directly in the company. So to study how the oil flows inside transformers, and how could we optimize from a thermal perspective these machines. That's how I coincidentally
started in the industry.
Started in this transformer industry, and this was more than 15 years ago. Most of the time inside a transformer OEM. Different roles from research in the beginning, later on towards more, let's say, managing roles concerning technology related, so responsibilities involving R&D and engineering teams related with and involved in the design of different equipments and solutions. And later on, last August, I had the opportunity to join Nynas. So, as a technical advisor, so enlarging my perspectives in the same value chain. So I came upstream. Nynas is a market leading transformer oil producer. So now I'm supporting transformer manufacturers and utilities and companies that own and operate transformers in a daily basis with their needs and doubts. Technically speaking, in what concerns to choosing the best transformer liquid for their assets, in what concerns to keep the best out of each machine, maintenance procedures. I do a lot of technical marketing worldwide in conferences, bringing up to stage the latest updates and the latest new products or services. So, in a nutshell, that's how I came into this industry and what I currently do in this transformer industry.
Yeah, that is great, and we are really excited to have you on board. And based on your experience in the industry with different positions, a long career, as you just mentioned, in manufacturing company, and now a company that is a supplier, how do you see a show like CWIEME can support and be the right platform for both sides of the industry?
CWIEME is a long-standing event, so well known, recurrently in the yearly lists of events for at least for the companies I've been, and I'm quite sure that it is very important to get out of our daily context, disconnect from our daily routine, get together in a well-known messe, like Berlin messe, in the middle of May, right in the middle of the year, with most of the business to be done yet. So for us, for me, in my former roles, has been always a reference. And again, this year in Nynas, we will privilege this stage to bring up our latest news to our customers and to the market. So it is indeed a very useful platform for this industry. So I see it as I ever saw it. So growing steadily. And being one of the best places to be.
Yeah, that's great to hear. And Hugo, what are the current trends in the transformer industry? What do you think will be the biggest transformation in the industry over the next 10 years?
Okay, this industry is a century-old industry. So, in that sense, it is sometimes called conservative. Lots of experienced persons around it and very active, either in the utilities, in the transformer manufacturers, in the suppliers. So all the value chain is quite cohesive. And now, we all, as a society, we are facing strict climate goals. And those climate goals are pushing even more for electrification. And so I see a growing demand, an exponential growing demand of either new infrastructure, either retrofitted infrastructure, because the pace is so intense that both segments need and will be strongly needed. So the new trends are the massive electrification, and then some other trends that come along. I would perhaps name two main ones. So closer to our business, and according to us, the most influencing one. So first, offshore wind generation. So there is a huge surge and need for a new generation. A significant portion of that new generation is already appearing in the sea, and will continue to appear in other seabeds. So that will push for new infrastructure, either onshore and offshore. And another big trend is definitely and will be green hydrogen and derivatives. So hydrogen is an energy carrier deeply studied and evaluated and assessed over the past years. Now we have the conditions in the market to start really producing green hydrogen. So in the next 10 years, we have no doubts that green hydrogen will be a huge trend, and associated with the production of green hydrogen, there will be new needs for dedicated new electrical infrastructure, either on the generation side to supply the hydrogen production units, either near the production units in the conversion cycle. So all this together is pushing and will continue pushing for new and retrofitted electrical infrastructure, and more specifically transformers. So that would be my three main choices, let's say.
And closely related with this biggest transformation in the industry, are there any disruptors that you think will have a big impact on the industry?
No secret ingredients in here. So the information is out there. We are living in this moment, the change. So I would say that I want to say that the biggest disruptors for me and for us are exactly the pace of the change in this moment, in this industry. And we talk with, for instance, transformer OEMs in a regular basis. Most of the factories worldwide are full. So are accepting, so the lead time for a new transformer is in this moment, would say around, let's say 2 years for a new transformer to be delivered. So this industry is really booming due to the reasons I already mentioned. So I would say that the biggest disruptor would not be in the next 10 years a new technology, namely in what concerns to transformers, but rather the pace of the change, the accelerated pace of the change. So these demands
and the capacity of the industry to deliver.
Capacity of the industry to deliver. So that's the biggest disruptor. So as I mentioned, these will open new avenues of opportunities, namely in what concerns to retrofitting the existing infrastructure, because the lead times for the new one and the capacity to deliver the new infrastructure will be a bottleneck to achieve the desired pace at least.